Are you searching for the perfect early holiday gift for the book lovers in your life? Look no further than this month's selection of new books. From a thrilling dystopian novel to two exceptional works of COVID-19 fiction, and even a memoir from the best-selling female recording artist in history, there's something for everyone. In Endgame, journalist Omid Scobie takes a deep dive into the British royal family's fight for survival following the death of Queen Elizabeth II. Meanwhile, Critical Hits is an essay anthology that features a range of writer-gamers exploring the cultural significance of the past 50 years of video games. Don't miss out on these must-read books of December. Number 1. The Future by Naomi Alderman. In a world where AI has transformed all walks of life, Naomi Alderman, the award-winning author of 2016's The Power, weaves a cautionary tale of what society stands to lose. The story begins with a trio of tech billionaires who are forewarned of an apocalyptic superbug and flee to a secret doomsday bunker to save only themselves. Meanwhile, an unlikely group of friends embark on an intrepid mission to take down the wealthiest and most powerful people in the world. The narrative jumps back and forth through time, culminating in the end of civilization. Alderman's tale is a stark reminder of the dangers of unchecked power and the importance of standing up for what is right. Number 2. The Vulnerables by Sigrid Nunez. It's a touching and funny novel that takes place in New York City during the early days of the COVID-19 pandemic. The story follows an elderly female writer who moves into a friend's apartment to take care of a pet macaw named Eureka while its owner is away. Unexpectedly, a young Gen Zer who used to take care of the bird shows up at the apartment after being kicked out of his parents' house. The three of them form an unlikely bond that helps them navigate the challenges of isolation and uncertainty during the pandemic. Number 3. Same Bed, Different Dreams by Ed Park. If you're looking for a gripping read that will challenge your understanding of history, you need to check out Same Bed, Different Dreams by Ed Park. This meta-speculative fiction novel imagines an alternate reality where the Korean provisional government established during Japanese occupation continued to exist beyond the end of Japanese rule in 1945 and into modern times. Through three intersecting narratives, Park creates a postmodern epic that will keep you on the edge of your seat. His riveting prose will transport you to a world where history has been turned on its head, and you'll be left questioning everything you thought you knew. Don't miss out on this poignant and thought-provoking book. Number 4. To Free the Captives, A Plea for the American Soul by Tracy K. Smith. Tracy Smith's book is a searing manifesto on the power of collective ritual in confronting violence and racism against Black people in America. As a Pulitzer Prize winner, Smith combines lyrical reflections on her personal experiences as a Black woman, mother, and educator with a historical examination of how her ancestors endured in the face of overwhelming oppression and subjugation. Her book is a call to action for all of us to work alongside the generations that precede us in tending to America's oldest wounds and meeting the urgencies of our present. By reading this book, we can gain a deeper understanding of Black strength, Black continuance, and the powerful forms of belief and community that have long bolstered the soul of the Black community. It's time for us to come together and take action to create a better future for all. Number 5. My Name is Barbara by Barbra Streisand. Barbra Streisand's memoir is a fascinating account of her life and career, spanning nearly 1,000 pages. The book is titled after her Emmy Award-winning first TV special and promises to be a frank, funny, opinionated, and charming read. Streisand's memoir covers her rise to superstardom as Fanny Brice in the original Broadway production of Funny Girl in 1964, as well as her journey to achieving the coveted Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and Tony status. It's a must-read for anyone interested in the entertainment industry and the life of one of its most iconic figures. Number 6. The New Naturals by Gabriel Bump. Following the death of their infant daughter, grieving parents and Black academics Rio and Gibraltar decide they need to make a change. Weary of campus racism at the Boston Liberal Arts College where they both teach, the duo leaves the city in pursuit of a new dream. With the help of a wealthy benefactor, the couple begins constructing an underground world to create a utopia where people can feel accepted and protected. Dubbed the New Naturals, the sanctuary is located under an abandoned restaurant on a hill off a highway in western Massachusetts. But as their subterranean haven grows and begins to attract a motley crew of guests, from a dejected former college soccer star to two unhoused men who travel from Chicago by bus to reach the facility, questions of what makes for a true safe space for all threaten to derail the burgeoning experiment. Number 7. Day by Michael Cunningham. Michael Cunningham's latest book, Day, is a poignant portrayal of a Brooklyn family navigating love and loss before, during, and after COVID-19 upends their existence. The novel is divided into 3 sections, each set during a snapshot of time on a single day over 3 successive years, and handles recent history with care and nuance. Although the words COVID and pandemic never appear in the novel, Cunningham felt compelled to center the story around the outbreak of the virus. Number 8. Critical Hits, Writers Playing Video Games, edited by J. Robert Lennon and Carmen Maria Machado. Are you a fan of video games? If so, you might be interested in an exciting new anthology that explores the pivotal role of video games in our culture and celebrates them as an art form. Edited by J. Robert Lennon and Carmen Maria Machado, this collection of essays features a diverse lineup of writer-gamers who share their personal experiences and reflections on the impact of video games on society. From Alyssa Washuta's moving account of how playing The Last of Us helped her cope with a medical diagnosis during the pandemic to Nana Kwame Adjei-Brenyah's powerful story of how Disco Elysium helped him process his father's passing. These essays offer a unique perspective on the power of video games to inspire, challenge, and comfort us. Whether you're a seasoned gamer or simply curious about the cultural significance of video games, this anthology is a must-read. Number 9. Endgame, Inside the Royal Family and the Monarchy's Fight for Survival by Omid Scobie. After a 3-month delay to cover the details of the coronation of King Charles III. The book provides an in-depth analysis of the British royal family's inner turmoil and global reputation following the passing of Queen Elizabeth II. It also covers various topics, including the early days of King Charles's reign, the alleged feud between Prince William and Harry, and allegations of sexual abuse against Prince Andrew, among others. It is worth noting that Scobie's previous book, Finding Freedom, Harry and Meghan and the Making of a Modern Royal Family, was a bestseller in 2020 and provided a positive account of the relationship between the Duke and Duchess of Sussex.